Hey there guys, it's me Kriselle and I'm back again today with another video. I know that it has been very long since I last uploaded. I deeply apologize for that. I had a lot of assessments and I've just been too caught up with school and other things. But here I am with this long-awaited video. I filmed all of this a while back, I think about maybe 2 weeks ago. So this is basically work that I've done earlier on. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. What else was I going to mention? Oh yeah, there will be tools popping up on the corner of the screen here and there for the things that I use. And it does say in the title, study with me, but this is more of a get productive with me. I didn't really study much. I kind of did some notes for English, which I studied later on. But I was just writing them in this video, and then I did some planning, and I did some painting and drawing on my calendar, so it's just a very chill, get productive with me. So you guys can sit back, you can, I don't know, do something, have a cup of tea, or plan in your journal, and just watch me kind of be semi-productive. I was very surprised at how motivated I was to actually get stuff done while I was filming, so I think I might try to make more of these. Hopefully. My school term is actually coming to an end in about 2 weeks, so there may be another one of these videos, probably not, so let me know if you guys like them so that when I start the new term I can hopefully film some of these. So I went on my Studygram, I think it was yesterday, and I posted asking for you guys to send me in some questions to answer in this video, and so I got a few and I will just, answer them. So the first one I got is, how did you start learning to hand letter? So I started learning to hand letter about, I think, when I was in year 9. Because I got brush pens gifted to me for my birthday, and that was when I frequently practiced. So practicing is key. But when I first started, I just used a ballpoint, and I was in I think year 7 or year 6 when I first very first started to hand letter. Yeah, I think I was year 7, maybe year 6. Yeah, I think year 7, and I would just use a ballpoint. And that worked for me for quite a while, and I did fox calligraphy until I was able to get my hands on some brush pens. And then that was tricky though still, so I would often use inspiration from people on Studygram accounts and from people's bullet journals and plan with me videos. So what I would do when I started to hand letter is I would just look up images of quotes that were already in a brush letter font, if that makes sense, and I would just copy them. So I would get usually lined paper. That just helped me a lot better. I don't know if that makes a big difference, but I would use ruled paper, and then I would just copy what I saw on the image. So usually I would use Amanda's videos when she would do quotes and stuff like that in a bullet journal. I would copy those, and as I got the hang of certain letters, I would start experimenting, so I would change it up, I would try to find my way of doing it, and then I kept trying. So each person that I saw that did calligraphy, it looked different, so I would experiment with each different kind of font, find the one that I liked, and then work on that one, and then just build from there. But if you would like to hear me talk more about calligraphy, you can check out my calligraphy video that I did. I think that was, I don't know how long ago, but yeah, you can click my channel name somewhere on the screen and you can check that video out. There will be a part 2 if you guys want one, because I don't think I mentioned everything I wanted to in that video, so I might want to do a part 2 where I explain some more stuff. The next question that I got just made me blush while sitting there and reading it, but it says, "How are you so talented?" Honestly, I think for me, talent comes from passion, and something that I've noticed with almost all of my friends is that anything that they're talented in, they're always passionate about it, and that's just something that stands out to me. And I feel like, I don't know, I think if you want to do music, or if you want to do cooking, or whatever you want to start getting into, like whatever talent you want to build in, just have passion. I feel like that takes you a long way. For me, obviously, when it came to hand lettering, I didn't just look at it and think that I wanted to do it. I actually had a passion for it, and I knew that if I learned how to hand letter, I could use it in cards, I could use it on posters. It was just, I had this yearning and this passion to actually practice it every single day. So I think passion is the key to any talent, any hobby, anything that you enjoy. Have a lot of passion. And if you're not passionate, then I wouldn't really do it because I just feel like you might end up giving up. You might find it tricky. And if you're ever passionate about something, don't brush it off. Like, I don't know, build upon it. I've known people and even myself where I would be passionate about something and I wouldn't act on it. I would just sit there and I would think, no, I can never do that. But if you're passionate, you can. Trust me. Okay, so just to explain what I was doing in the last few clips, I was making some English notes for my cat test. I call it a cat test. CAT. I don't know. But yeah, it was for poetry. I actually wrote out the whole poem for each of them. There was two poems I had to study, and I wrote the quotations in blue because for me, colored ink just renders in my brain better than black ink does. So if I'm ever writing keywords, I always use a colored pen. And yes, I actually have learned to change pens when I write notes in class. It's difficult, but it's worth it. Okay, so here I am doing my weekly spread. I actually didn't do weekly spreads for a very long time. I had this planner that I got from Warehouse Stationery, and there was not a lot of planning space in it. I might show it to you guys one day in a video, but there's just no place for me to write everything, and it didn't really keep me that organized. I never really, because it was pre-printed and I never had to actually like set up everything, I never felt motivated to write anything in it. So recently I got motivated to actually start doing weekly spreads again. The reason I don't do it in my bullet journal is because I fear I might waste pages, especially if I make mistakes or something, and I don't really want to have each week the same theme. Like, I kind of like to experiment and change it each week, so it's hard to do that if I had to stick to the theme of the month if I was doing it in my bullet journal. So here I'm using my Kiki K notebooks in the A5 size, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I actually forgot I had these books. They were sitting up in my closet, and then I was like, wait, I haven't used those. And then so I got them down. I have three of them. They came in a 3-pack, and this is just one of them. The paper quality is really thick. It's not dotted pages, but they are dotted ruled. So the lines that you see are actually tiny little dots. So it's not that visible. Personally, I still like it, and I like this way better. It makes me more motivated, and I can actually feel like I'm planning my week by just writing a fancy header. But yeah, it makes planning a lot more fun, so I definitely like it more. Just to mention that this whole entire spread is inspired by To Be Honest studying, or TBH studying, on Instagram and YouTube. She's a really sweet study grammar, and I have looked up to her since, and her spreads are gorgeous. Even though like she uses these really light pastel colors, it's just so pleasing to look at and just stands out to me in my feed. So I really highly recommend checking her out. I went for some pretty bright colors in this one with the bright red. I don't know, I just felt like it. Something was calling red. And then I got some prints that I just printed from a printer. I used typo stickers that I've had for like 3 years. I don't actually run out of stickers that quickly, since I never used to use stickers that much. I would only use them in cards. So ever since I started journaling, I'm starting to run out. If you guys have any sticker shops or sticker companies that you buy your journaling stickers from, please let me know. I really want to find some, because I think I might want to buy some stickers these holidays. Just, I'm running out. I really am. So here I am doing an illustration in my calendar. I do this every month for each month, and uh, I feel like, I don't know, this calendar is from Kiki K, and it's just got a really blank space on the top. So what I do is I draw an illustration usually to the right of the page, and then in any free space that I get, I will stick a photo that I took from that month, like a memory or something, and that's what will fit in the space. Usually my calendar illustration relates to my bullet journal theme. So if you guys did, wait, did I film a, oh no, I didn't. I don't think I filmed a plan with me for June, but it was a tea theme. So here I am just drawing a teacup with some tea spilling out of it. I feel like this, I feel like every time I say tea nowadays, everyone's like, ooh, tea. You know what I mean? Like drama tea. But like, I just like tea. Like actual tea, you know? Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know if you would like to see one of these again another time. And I will see you all in my next one. Bye!